Hello and welcome to the My Swing Evolution golf system. My name is Christo Garcia, the founder of My Swing Evolution. After millions of golfers watched me rebuild my golf swing on YouTube, I wanted to create this system to pass along the most important lessons that I learned along my journey. When I finally decided to rebuild my golf swing, I found it really confusing because of the amount of information that's out there on the web, in the magazines, and on TV. But I was able to figure out a common sense approach to rebuild my golf swing. It worked for me, it works for my students, and I'm convinced it'll work for you as well. So let's get started. Pre-order your copy today with a 30% discount just in time for the Masters. Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. So I'm really excited because we started pre-selling my new MSE golf system this week at a 30% discount, which is a great deal. Next week, the week of the Masters, it's going to go on sale. It will be available and it will be full price, but I wanted to let everybody know because this is a really good chance if you want to pick up the whole system that I teach. I mean, my intensives, my clinics, my students. This is what's helping so many golfers get better. But let's get down to brass tacks. So the title of this video is How I Broke 80. That was sort of the whole impetus for my swing evolution. Is I hadn't broken 80 since I was a teenager. I did it twice when I was a teenager. And so I'm in my early 40s. I'm reading Golf Digest magazine, and it says, the average golfer after 3 years does not improve, according to USGA handicap statistics. So here I was around a 13, 14 handicap, and I was really bummed, because it was like, you're never going to get better. But they had an award or something they gave someone because they dropped their handicap by 10 strokes. So in 2010, I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop my handicap by 10 strokes. And I had the Ben Hogan book, and I had a plan, and I had a little video camera, a little flip video. And so I set out to try and do it and break 80. And in March, I broke 80 for the first time in over 20 years. Yeah, so, I was just working on the book and, just trying to really just get my fundamentals down. You can't play golf if you don't have your fundamentals. I mean, that's why Ben Hogan named his book The 5 Modern Fundamentals. So what I do with my swing evolution system is I basically take these fundamentals and I give them more nuance and more, it's like a Cliff's Notes to 5 lessons in a lot of ways, but it's my interpretation of the work and how I was able to make that system that Mr. Hogan left us make it work for me, and now I'm passing it on to my other students. So here's a quick little section from the video with some encouragement about breaking 80. So I'd like to take a moment to once again talk about our mindset and how we see ourselves as golfers. People probably don't realize I'm now on my 5th reboot of my mental picture of myself as a golfer. The first phase of my swing evolution, I simply wanted to break 80. That's what I focused on in my mind, and I worked hard to see myself as a golfer that could break 80. The first breakthrough was shooting 39 on 9 holes. It had been over 20 years since I'd broken 40. But once I broke 40, I knew that breaking 80 was just putting 2 of those rounds back to back together. 3 months into my swing evolution, I had a 6-footer to shoot 79. It was a left to right breaker. It made me nervous as heck, but I calmed myself and sunk that putt, and the rest is history.